Hello, everyone. Welcome to another review for our lung practitioners. So today we shall continue with vertical midline tongue crack. Okay, we start with the case history. We have Mrs. F, who fell ill with ulcerative colitis at the time of great upheaval in her personal life. So if you have uh, emotional stress, you'll probably end up with ulcerative colitis. She was successfully treated with conventional medicine and stayed free of symptoms for 8 years. Then her stools suddenly became soft and mucoid again, and tenesmus was very painful. This was accompanied by lack of appetite, weight loss, and feeling of extreme fatigue. So the vertical crack, as you can see along the midline of her tongue, is deep, no? Very deep. And the coating is greasy yellow. The tongue body is pale. Pulse was deficient but rapid. So this stagnation, which is due to fluid collection and dampness, produced abdominal pain and tenesmus. So the greasy yellow tongue coating plus the deep vertical crack indicated dampness and the developing heat. This is reflected also in the pulse, the rapid pulse. Heat manifested as imperative urge to defecate. That was a tenesmus. No? Accumulation of dampness because of the spleen deficiency was the dominant pathological factor. Because spleen was unable to adequately transform or transport food and nutrients, so the patient suffered from weight loss, fatigue, lack of appetite. Although the tongue body here shows spleen deficiency, but usually when you have spleen deficiency, you don't see cracks at all. Rarely lang, no? So we also see a crack here. So when you see a crack simultaneous with the spleen deficiency, which you see teeth marks, no? And a little bit swollen, this denotes simultaneous heat in the body. So think when you see cracks, think of heat. So the vertical crack along the midline points to severe stomach chi deficiency. So
Mm-hmm.
conspicuous depth of crack warns of developing stomachian deficiency. So which can occur um,
Mm-mm.
because of long-standing heat, long-standing diarrhea and smoldering heat. So red tongues with deep vertical cracks in the center. So this time the red, no? So that means you have stomachian deficiency with heat or empty heat, developing interior heat. In a pale tongue, so think of a vertical crack and a pale tongue. This will mean old healed injury to stomachian. It can also denote weakness of the spleen and stomach chi with possible weakness of spleen and stomach chi with possible development of stomachian deficiency. Okay, so let's go now to cases. So here you could see the tongue of a 54-year-old female. The first thing you will notice here is this one, no? Mhm. The letter
Depression.
D, yeah, depression. So very, very weak essence. Yeah.
Mm.
So there is severe exhaustion, kaya grabe yung pagod niya, no? And there's heartburn, obviously, and epigastric distension, so that's stomach, dampness, no? Feeling cold, swollen hot knee, and metatarsal joints. So swollen hot knee, think of dampness, heat, or what we call the rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, which will be our topic later. So background to disease, her diet consisted chiefly of raw
Oh.
uncooked foods. So too much raw pala is also not good. No one
Mm-mm.
had one, siguro sobrang yin. Oo, nagtataka. We were surprised because she eats a lot of vegetables, she doesn't eat meat at all. So, puro veggies, no? She had
I
arthritis.
wonder though the tongues of the people who are vegan probably
I
no.
have seen the tongues of some vegan patients. They are
Some
pale. Tapos the coating is thick. Siguro, I think they should also balance, uh, you know, the raw with something that is hot,
mm,
no? Like ginger,
mm,
keeps her warm.
mm,
Since the patient was having rheumatoid arthritis, this patient was on anti-inflammatory drugs and painkillers. Kaya this is how the tongue coating look like. It looks,
okay. It looks a little peeled, no?
peeled siya. Irregular. Para
Mm,
siyang geographic tongue. But
okay.
not so much. Pero here you could really see na
Yeah.
she really has an issue with the stomach, no? She has
Mm,
heartburn, epigastric distension. Okay. So probably this started out as stomach chi deficiency. It was unresolved. And remember, when you have stomach chi deficiency, you can also have spleen chi deficiency. So, um, okay. But the patient
mm,
was cold, no? So very weak yang of the spleen. Okay. Okay. As described, we have a pale, swollen tongue and a deep vertical crack. So the swollen tongue will tell us there is, if you are going to consider the symptom of feeling cold, no? Kaya importante when you if to extract this from the history. The patient feels cold, so automatically you will have like inability of the yang to warm the body. So it's spleen yang deficiency with dampness. So as you can see, very big yung tongue, very swollen. Okay.
mm,
However, you also see a crack. So the deep vertical crack here says that there is stomach yin deficiency. Di ba usually chronic yan eh. Before it becomes
Vision.
stomach yin deficiency, it would be stomach chi deficiency. Do you agree?
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you have weak spleen, you will also have weak stomach. They always have a very
Tama. Sweet tongue.
yeah, they're always together.
Lagyan
Yes, Sir Mark, can you comment?
wala Doc. Kasi kasi ko pag may spleen sheet deficiency, may problema na rin sa stomach. Lagi sila magkasama, Doc.
Oo
Hi,
nga.
Sir Mark.
Oo.
Hello po.
Marami ka nang nakita ganito, Sir Mark, pasyente.
Yes, Doc. Lalo na po sa ano po, sa may mga rheumatoid arthritis tsaka sa mga gouty po. Yung kanyang crack niya talaga sa gitna patungo sa stomach hanggang bladder and kidney niya talaga, mas malalim pa.
Mm.
Mm. Actually, hindi lang minention dito. Actually, nag-extend pa hanggang sa tip, oh. Hmm?
Mm.
Mm. Kasi ang focus natin dito yung crack lang sa gitna eh. So, inichapuera na yun. So, it's like, kung sa bagay, wala pa.
Mm.
Eventually, pag nag-red yung tongue, most likely, ano na, meron na siyang,
Heart.
yeah, heart heat. Okay? So, the first thing, kaya nga it's so important na when you take pictures, you have to really include the back, especially if the patient comes in with severe exhaustion. Oh, 'di ba? Severe exhaustion. Grabe yung pagod niya. Kasi for a 54-year-old, sa bagay, no? Pero, sige, pang ano na to eh, hindi pa naman to senior, ang 54. So yun. And also, I think the
Mm.
reason why na medyo humina talaga yung essence niya is because of this one, the drugs and painkillers. Nakakasira sa kidney, no? And
Mm.
I think nakakontribute din ang cooked foods. So, kaya I don't usually
Mm.
recommend na, lalo na pag if the tongue is so swollen, super laki,
On.
you don't recommend
Mm.
make sure na matagal lutuin yung food. Okay? Wow. So ganito pala nakita mo may
Mm.
rheumatoid arthritis, Sir Mark.
Opo, tapos sa may stomach niya, actually pag may malala na yung rheumatoid arthritis niyan eh, kulay dilaw na sa stomach niya talaga, Doc,
Oo.
na maputla.
Kasi
Yung sa area ng
Oo.
stomach.
tamang-tama. Ang next topic
Mm.
natin, rheumatoid arthritis using TCM, 'di ba? I'm sure ang
Yes.
answer lang yan si Ma'am, Ma'am Trixie. Okay, next. So much for rheumatoid arthritis. Sige, we'll start. Okay, let's go now to this time we have a younger male patient, 32. Complaint niya, back pain, numb feeling in the left leg. Parang may mga ganito akong pasyente. Parang numb daw yung isa niyang. Okay. Inner restlessness, insomnia, nervousness, panic attacks. So heart, smelly, heart or kidney. Smelly, soft stools. So this is, dapat kasi daw yung stools mo hindi mabaho. So pag medyo mabaho, may heat siya, no? Lalo na pag soft. So damp heat. Feeling of fullness after eating. So Western diagnosis, protruding disc between the fourth and fifth lumbar. Okay. Background to disease, alcohol abuse, irregular eating habits. Pag sinabi mong irregular eating habits, hindi sa oras yung kain. Suppressed emotions, too much sitting. Okay, tongue description. The tongue is reddish. Sa pula na to tsaka yellow na. With red edges, slightly swollen. And so that means meron tayong, kasi the sides are, the edges pala are red. So that's heat, damp heat in the liver and gallbladder. When you notice the coating, it's usually the gallbladder. O syempre pag may heat na, involved na talaga ang gallbladder niyan. Parang rare lang ako nakakita na may damp heat it's always the gallbladder, no? Kaya ito yung mga taong pwedeng magkaroon ng gallstone. So stomach, next is the vertical crack with the greasy yellow coating. Okay. Okay, so ngayon, mayroon na talagang heat. So if you notice, meron na may laman yung crack. That's the phlegm. No? May laman yung crack. So there's phlegm heat kasi yellow tapos red dito sa side. So the presence of the crack would tell us there is stomach yin deficiency with accumulation of phlegm heat. And so then when you look at the root of the tongue, yellow greasy coating. So there's that in the lower burner. So which is very true because yung stools niya mabaho and soft. The panic attacks, how would you explain the panic attacks? Saan nagkakaling yung panic attacks niya? Sa inner restlessness, siguro sa heat, no?
Sa heat, Doc.
Sa heat.
Sa stomach niya, digestive.
So alam niyo na
Sa
talaga
phlegm.
kung nakita mo
Phlegm.
dito. Phlegm. Oo, kasi parang nagmi-miss na sa mind niya. Okay, balik tayo sa babae naman. But this tongue mas gusto ko yung kaninang tongue. Ito medyo parang pangit. Hindi siya maganda.
Nakakatakot.
52-year-old female.
Nakakatakot yun.
O severe attack. So fear and panic. Okay. Naalala ko, yung may mga panic disorder, ganyan yung mga tongue. Hindi
Yes.
naman ito kapang. Feeling of pressure in the head, inner restlessness, cold hands and feet. Will talagang nagko-coincide because if you look at the tongue, it's not dry. It's not slightly moist. It's really wet, no? So,
Meron siyang oil.
cold,
Slimy siya.
slimy. Parang basa siya na parang kulang sa hindi siya tone, hindi maganda yung tongue.
Very dark. Slimy.
So mental overwork at saka menopause. Okay. So let's describe the tongue. It's pale and swollen. So that means spleen-2 deficiency with dampness and blood deficiency. Yeah, it looks very pale nga, no? And yeah. Then deep vertical crack and rootless peel coating. So stomach yin and kidney yin deficiency. And then the peel coating at the tip of the tongue. Okay, this is the one that's causing the panic attacks. Okay, peeling of the
Parang
so heart yin deficiency. Walang coating na ang tip ng tongue. No? Okay, heart yin deficiency. Okay, let's go now to assessment. Would you like to join, Sir Mark? Ilan na ba tayo? Tayo pa rin 5. Ay, dumami na. Okay. Wow, welcome back. Pax. I hope you're enjoying. And also, sana magkakilala tayo, no? Si Mas. Sino kaya itong si Mas? M-A-S. Okay.
Doc, ako po
Sir
yan. Wait,
Mark.
kasi dumating bigla
Sir Mark.
pasyente.
Ikaw.
Matawag.
Kala ko ba ikaw si Ed?
Apo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Sige.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
one and the same.
Kung gusto mo mag-volunteer, Sir Mark. Assessment. Sige, pagalingan ha. 10 lang to. Okay, Sir Mark, what is your diagnosis? May mga cracks kang nakikita sa body ng tongue. No, ang crack.
No,
Di ba, pag inisip mo, parang desert floor. Mainit na mainit. So it means
Kapag nag-uusapan po, Doc, wait, kapag karak pinag-uusapan yung yin deficiency,
okay. So yun na rin yun.
Ah.
Ang pinag-usapan ng crack, pag sinabi mong yin deficiency kasi, you have to also consider the coating. So, ito parang, pwede mo rin sabihin. Crack lang eh.
kapag may Doc, ibig sabihin, i-indicate ng chronic or deep imbalances po or deficiency.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, kung swollen ng tongue, ano ka agad sa utak mo?
Pag swollen ng tongue po, Doc, ay spleen chi deficiency with the pretensions, Doc.
Pwede ring qi deficiency or yang deficiency na meron ng dampness.
Yeah.
May dampness.
Yes.
Okay. Una muna pansin, thick white coat. Makapal ka agad yung coat. Puti pa.
Kalimutan ko. Thick white coat ay pag thick white coat sa ano po, Doc, is may teeth mark po ba yan, Doc? Kapag may teeth mark, spleen chi deficiency po.
Hindi mo napansin
Hindi.
yung teeth marks. Yun lang nakita mo. Saka mo na,
Nasa puro coating.
coating lang muna tayo. Walang teeth marks.
Coating.
Di ba pag nakita mo yung coating, isipin mo kaagad kung ganun nakatagal, di ba? Kung gaano nakatagal ang interior.
Pag white siya, ano siya?
Pag white siya, di ba ang opposite niyan, yellow?
Coating ang pinag-uusapan dito. Cold damp po ba, Doc?
Yes.
Yes. Ang galing
Yes.
naman. Iba na talaga. Okay, sige, tapusin mo na. Ito, thick yellow coat.
Ano po?
Thick yellow coat.
Sasakalin ka namin pag hindi mo ito nasagot. Sinagot mo.
Kanina, sinagot ko kanina.
Kapag thick
Opposite ng kanina, di ba? Kanina, thick.
yellow coat, Doc. Doc. Opposite, Doc.
Nasa coating.
Yung coat niya. Makapal yung coat niya.
Pag yellow coating, ano po, Doc?
Pag makapal.
Pag makapal.
Makapal ang coat tapos yellow.
Tapos, yellow.
Ay, ano yan?
Sinabi mo na kanina.
Tignan mo dito. Yung sagot mo dito, damp. Cold damp or damp.
Opposite.
Damp po ba, Doc?
Opposite.
Yan.
Yes.
Abducted.
Ang tagal naman. Okay, sige, okay lang. Walang personal. No
Dahil
coat,
ko naman please.
Walang
no coat,
personal.
tender siya, raw, peeled or geographic.
Real.
Walang
Okay.
coating. Yan pa lang, automatic na.
Pag auto na.
No coat.
Pag no coat doc is ano po? Yung deficiency po ba?
Sabihin efficiency.
Yes.
Wow, ang galing. Okay, black coat. Hello?
Coat po ba ay ano? Dry coating po ba, doc?
Hindi. Black coat lang siya.
Usually may problema to.
Chronic
Naka-medication or may
heat and damp, doc? Heat and damp?
Pwede.
Heat or damp, doc?
Oo, pero una-una, isipin mo ano
Kasi
yung
pag
cause ng
Kaya siya nagme-medication.
Kasi
extreme
unang
heat
isipin
po
mo,
ba,
ay
doc?
siguro
Pag
may gamot
black kasi
to.
extreme heat.
Oo nga, pwede siya mag-cause ng heat. Pero again, automatic yung ano natin. Okay, too wet. Hello? Okay. Okay, Sir Mark, too wet. Basang-basa.
Basang-basa po.
Mm-mm.
Iisip ako. Pag
Huwag
pag
masyado.
excessive wet po, doc, is ano po? Yang chi,
Yes.
doc?
Yang chi.
Deficiency.
Yeah. Dahil nagkakos na ng damp.
Dampness.
Yes.
Apo.
Ang galing naman. Dry tongue.
Siyempre pag dry heat yan eh.
Okay. Di heat
Yes.
or blood deficiency.
Yeah, the heat.
Yeah.
Yes. Heat or blood. Heat or blood.
Sticky and slippery wet.
Yan. Sticky and slippery. Very common yan.
Is sticky. Tsaka ano,
Sticky. Tapos
sticky.
wet. Sticky na siya.
Wet.
Wet pa.
Flame damp po ba yan,
Oh,
patterns?
galing. Yes.
Yan.
The last
Yes.
one. Perfect shot, grabe. Okay, anong relationship naman
Salamat.
na ito sa tongue? Yung heart, spleen, liver, and kidney. Anong kinalaman niya sa tongue? Like the heart. Sige, ako na lang. Yung tongue, sprout ng heart yan. Kasi yung collateral ng heart channel nag-flow to the root of the tongue.
Opens.
Kaya you have to always compare the tip and the root. Okay? But the collateral channel of the heart, the collateral of the heart channel, it goes to the root. Ang spleen naman is the eternal sign of spleen and stomach channels, scatters across the undersurface. Liver, meron siyang network of root vessels in the tongue root, and the kidney anchors the tongue root. Wow, thank you very much, Sir Mark. Ang galing mo talaga. 'Di ba, Ma'am Trix?
Yes.
Do you agree? Yeah.
Mas magaling pa yun sa akin.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one.